Patty, you must be super excited about the new arrival. I wanted to talk with you today about some things you can do before your baby arrives. It is good for you to 1. Get prenatal care. 2. Eat well. 3. Quit or reduce smoking. 4. Continue with your medication-assisted treatment plan. It is good for the baby too. 1. Make the home smoke-free. 2. Use a crib, pack-and-play bassinet approved by the Consumer Product Safety Commission, CPSC. And it is good for everyone too. 1. Ask family members to learn about safe-to-sleep practices too.
What can I do before my baby comes home?
I am so glad you asked. Here is a checklist. Assemble the new sleeping system carefully. Use a firm mattress and a fitted crib sheet. No more than 2 fingers worth of space between the mattress and the side of the crib. Test that a soda can cannot fit between the crib slats. No bumpers or blankets. And use onesies or sleep sacks so baby is warm in the winter.
What can I do after my baby comes home?
Know the rules of safe sleep. 1. Sleep alone. 2. On back. 3. Empty crib. 4. Smoke-free. I am so glad I could come by and visit with you in your home before your baby arrives. Can you show me where the baby will sleep?
We plan for the baby to sleep in our bedroom.
This is a lovely setup. I especially like the quilt on the wall. Now let's review the 4 steps for keeping your baby safe at home. Step 1. Make sure your baby sleeps alone. Remember the slogan, share a room, not a bed. Alone doesn't mean the baby has to sleep in a separate room. It does mean the baby does not sleep in your bed. Sleep on a sofa, armchair, recliner, or air mattress. Sleep on a memory foam surface. Step 2. Babies should always sleep on their backs. Back sleeping reduces the risk of sleep-related causes of infant death, like sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS. Make sure everyone who cares for your baby knows to put the baby to sleep on their back every single time. Step 3. Decorate the room, not the crib. So the fitted crib sheet is great, but we recommend that you don't put anything in the crib except the baby. So let's take out the bumpers, blankets and quilts, stuffed toys.
But what do I do if the baby gets cold?
Try using the sleep sacks. It is like a blanket with buttons. I'll leave this one with you. Step 4 is to create a smoke-free environment. So I know there will be a lot going on when the baby arrives, and some people think it would be really stressful to try to stop smoking at this time. But research has shown that the months before the baby is born is actually a really good time to try and quit or cut way back on smoking.
I have tried quitting before, but I just don't think I can give up cigarettes now with everything going on in my life.
No joke, it will be hard. But remember, babies exposed to secondhand smoke are 2 to 3 times more likely to die from SIDS and are more likely to have asthma, ear infections, ouch, and upper respiratory infections. Right now is actually a really good time to try to quit while you have people from the clinic to help you. While you are working on quitting, try not to smoke around the baby, and remember to wear a smoking jacket when you do smoke, so the smoke will land on your clothes and not get on the baby. You should smoke outside, so you can hang the shirt here by the door to the backyard. Just remember to take it off and wash your hands before picking up the baby, and ask others in the family to do the same.
Is there anything special I need to think about with the baby's sleep if I'm in medication-assisted treatment for my opioid use disorder?
Actually, we have a great video you can watch later about what to watch for when taking medications for OUD. It is only 4 minutes long, and it was made with new moms who are taking medications for OUD. You can find it in the micro-learning section. It is called, in our own words, addiction, motherhood, and safe to sleep. We've been talking about a lot of things to make sure the baby is safe and sleeping well. But you need to make a plan so you are sure to get enough rest too. Sometimes the medication you are on can make you really sleepy, especially immediately after the baby is born. If you are holding the baby when you fall asleep, the baby can fall out of your arms, or if the baby is sleeping with you, you might not wake up if you roll over on the baby.
Oh, I remember with my first child, I was exhausted all the time. How'll I ever get a chance to take a nap when there are 3 at home?
So we really recommend that you have a plan for what to do when you are super tired. Is there someone who can come over to watch the baby for 1 to 2 hours when you need to take a nap, especially in the first 2 to 3 months after your little one is born?
That is a great idea. My friend is having a baby in a few weeks. I'll ask her if she wants to work together on finding some me time after the babies are born. If that doesn't work, I'll see if my sister or mother can help out. Thank you so much for suggesting this idea.
Patty, do you have any questions for me?
So this information has been helpful, but I'm concerned that my friends and family members won't put my baby to sleep on their back.
Did you ever hear your parents or grandparents talking about not wearing a seatbelt in the car or not using a car seat? Just because people did it in the past does not mean it is a good practice today when we know so much more. We now know that babies that sleep on their stomachs have trouble regulating their breathing. You can just remind them that today's research shows us that the safest way for a baby to sleep is on his or her back, at least until they are a year old, and ask them to watch this video.
Sometimes my other children were super fussy, and it really worked out to bring them to our bed to sleep. I realize now that wasn't such a good idea. What should I do instead?
It would be very good if you could try some other ways to soothe the baby. You could try the following. 1. Shushing. 2. Swinging. 3. Sucking on a pacifier. 4. A soothing bath. 5. Infant massage. 6. Going outside for a walk. So that's about it from me. If you have any other questions, you can always call the clinic or talk with me at your next OBGYN appointment.
This was great! I really feel like I know what to do now. Thank you so much for taking the time to walk me through these ideas. I can't wait to share this information with my family and friends.
Congratulations! You have successfully completed this module and have earned points.